Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with StewiejP. I'm Stewie, you're not, and neither are any of these blokes. This is a Tier 8 Extravaganza, the last Extravaganza of 2018. So we're a little bit sad, but we're a little bit excited as well. 2019 proving to be full of jam-packed surprises, some good things, some good changes, I think, some positive changes to Water Tanks, and of course, more Extravaganzas and one-shot replays. Today's Extravaganza is going to be kicked off by my old mate SteveTO from FSA, the Flying Squirrels, and he's in the Progetto 46. He's in an all-tier 8 game on Progetto. Maybe not always the best map for your heavy tanks, but have a look at this. Stevie in the Progetto 46 auto reloading Italian medium tank finds the T92 napping, picks up 770 assisted damage. He doesn't get spotted by the T92. Possibly, maybe that T92 doesn't have the best crew in there. He looked like he was in a relatively safe spot, but look, you never know. You never know what kind of crews people have in their tanks. Of course, the auto-reloading Italian medium tank has got the 90mm gun, 240 alpha damage, 212 penetration. That's with standard rounds, 259 with APCR, which is premium ammunition. In the Progetto 46, a premium Italian Tier 8 auto-reloading medium tank. Try to say that one after a few drinks. Stevie from FSA is going down there, is sort of trying to have a look, trying to get some vision down the 1-2 line, because the LTTB, which is the only light tank on his team, is sort of playing around in the middle of Progetto. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, normally you might see a light tank sort of head towards those bushes up there on Progetto over at E1, but sometimes they don't, and I don't really blame them for not doing it sometimes, because that is a bush which does tend to get blind-fired a hell of a lot. Stevie sees the KV4. The KV4 getting spotted by maybe the Lorraine or the Louis, looking towards the Pantera now, putting one shot into the Pantera, 2 shots for his first kill of the game, and he does have one shell remaining, one bullet left in his clip. However, with the auto-reloading Italian medium tank, the auto-reloading system, every bullet that gets loaded into the chamber every subsequent bullet gets loaded quicker, if you like. So when you're totally empty, the first one comes on very, very slowly, the opposite to the IS3A, which of course everybody's been talking about over the Christmas with the holiday ops and all that kind of jazz. The KV4 proving to be a little bit of a tough nut to crack. You can see, looks like he's already clicked the premium button once, and now he's clicked it again, and he's going to start loading some premium ammunition into this bad boy. 1,004 assisted damage. I think he got some spotting damage on the KV4, even though he wasn't the one furthest forward. He certainly got some assisted damage for lighting the Tier 8 heavily armoured Russian heavy tank. 3-3 the score. It's certainly not over yet as they look towards Oho. Luckily, he's got APCR loaded. This is a full Tier 8 game, all Tier 8s, and I'm tipping this is Stevie plays on the Asian server, the Aussie and the Hong Kong server, and of course that's the Aussie and the Hong Kong server. If you're watching from North America or the EU, you won't be as blessed as we are in Asia and Australia with the new matchmaking preferences, if you like. The matchmaker now prefers a single tier battle or a 2-tier battle rather than the heavily criticised 3-5-7 lineup that you can see. Stevie from Flying Squirrels does get spotted here. I reckon this might be the first time he's been lit. Puts one into the Oho. Gets shot by the STA over there. Where's the STA? Over there, maybe in the middle part of this map. His team's down 3-5. You can see he's got spaghetti with meat sauce loaded as a premium consumable, which is something I highly recommend in anything with an auto loader or an auto reloading gun. That's certainly going to help the reload time and help you maximize your damage, as well as help with your camouflage, your view range. Of course, with medium tanks, view range, same as with light tanks, medium tanks and light tanks. View range is the goods. Picks up the kill on the Oho for his second kill of the game. Still not quite enough to be in the lead as he auto aims on the IS6. Pops one into him before the artillery gets rid of the preferential matchmaking Tier 8 premium Russian heavy tank. One into the side of the STA. That's the STA that shot him earlier. The STA won, and he's waiting until he can kill him before he fires off that last shot. Possibly on a mission. No, he's not on a mission. He's already done that. But 7-7 the score now as the C-48. Tier 8 French tank destroyer gets taken out, but of course his teammates dropping like flies because the East is absolutely well and truly lost. Down by 2 tanks now, 7-9, and I reckon that artillery driver, the Scumbus, the Su-14-2, might be feeling a little bit concerned for his health and safety, that's for sure. Stevie from FSA, the Flying Squirrels, is on 1136 hit points. He's still got plenty of health up his sleeve. He doesn't want to throw it away though. 1948 hit points of damage. That's the year my father was born, 1948. A little bit of trivia there. Puts one into the side of the Scorpion G. Brings his damage well over 2,000 hit points. 2666 assisted damage as well. Again, waits for the second, or waits for the final bullet to load into the gun before he put that second shot into the Scorpion G. It's another thing to think about when you're playing these auto reloading tanks, especially the Italian ones. Not so much the IS-3A, of course, because the IS-3A it goes the other way around. But let's leave that topic for another day. Looking towards the T-34 again, waiting till the final bullet goes in, picks up the kill, and he'll have a full clip in just a few seconds. 8-10 the score now. SteveTO from Flying Squirrels Australia on 4 kills, 2,946 damage, 2666 assisted damage, rolls around, finds the Scumbus. The first one goes a little bit higher, second one doesn't miss, and the third one confirms kill number 5. Even with 5 kills, they're still down by a tank, 9-10 on Progetto, the M4190, the girlfriend tank, the gluten-free, the grand final premium tier 8 German light tank is rushing up the middle there. Possibly, well, they've already killed that artillery, so maybe he's going to try to look for some cap points, or try to cap this one out. The aeroplane flies through the sky, looks absolutely fantastic. Stevie from the Flying Squirrels on 5 kills, 3,356 hit points of damage, 3,500 assisted damage. He'll be well on the way to an ace tanker with this brilliant piece of gameplay. The Charioteer, looks like the Charioteer is going to lead the charge in the north, which is a bit concerning. It's not the tank that should be able to outvision the M4190, or even even possibly those heavy tanks. However, there's the M4190 just out of Stevie's range. The Charioteer picks up the kill on that one. I reckon that would have been the Lorraine which got the vision on that light tank, and that evens the scoreboard up again, 10-10. He finds a J Panther. He gets spotted. He puts one into him, puts another one into him. Is he going to get the kill? He will. That's the top gun confirmed for 6 kills. Pulls back for the reload, but his damage up to 4,000 hit points now. Nearly 4,000 assisted damage as well. He got a little bit of assisted damage on that J Panther 2 as well. The tier 8 German tank destroyer, the one that leads to all kinds of absolutely fantastic fun to play tanks. 11-10 for the first time in this game, after Stevie's got that top gun for the first time in this game. His team's ahead, 11-10. Still got plenty of health up his sleeve, 1,136 hit points, which is more than I can say for that Tiger 2. That Tiger 2 will be feeling a little bit nervous. The Lorraine, of course, he's a bit nervous too, down there on 9 hit points. The Charioteer clearly leading earlier was clearly not the best decision. He finds some tanks, finds the Louis in the central part of the map. The Striv S1 shoots him, takes out his engine, quick tap of the 4 key, fixes the engine, gets shot by the Louis again. It's time to get down low and go in the Progetto. Get down low and go in the Progetto. 46, the tier 8 premium Italian auto reloading medium tank. The 30's not scared. 30 doing the right thing here, proxy spotting the Tiger and also the Scorpion G. But I thought they were going to roll over into him. They would know, they should know that there's going to be tanks back here on the 2 line, looking to snipe them. Should they roll over the railway lines? The Louis is going up towards the northeast. The Charioteer gets a kill on the Scorpion G, up by 2 tanks now, 12-10. Only 416 hit points up his sleeve though, Stevie from the Flying Squirrels. The Tiger certainly a 1-shot. The Louis would be a 2-shot, and it looks like he might be looking to get the shot on the premium German heavy tank, because the 30 has already got one on the Tiger 2. Now the fact that he just poked and got spotted, he knows he got spotted because his 6th sense went off. They'll certainly be looking his way, because he would be an easier tank to kill than the Ferdinand. Even though now the Ferdinand's on pretty low health, they can't shoot both of them at the same time. The Ferdinand goes down to the Striv. The first one, I have no idea where the first bullet went. The second bullet, he's a bit of a mystery as well. Still looking towards the low. He takes him down to what was he down to? About maybe 300 hit points, which is going to be a 2-shot for this Italian 90mm gun, 240 alpha damage. The defender just went down to the Striv. I didn't even see where the defender was, but look at it, but showing great patience. Where one into the side of the turret, another one would be great. He just goes a little bit higher. The low just went down into that little dip. 2 versus 2 now. The Stevie from the Squirrels on 6 kills. He's already on a top gun, 4,500 damage, 4,000 assisted damage. Decides to throw a couple of wild shots here. Might as well get rid of that last armor piercing round because that auto reloading gun is no longer reloading, and of course it bounces. Now he's got 6 bullets remaining and there's still 2 tanks to kill. That Striv has not been seen for some time. I don't know what kind of health that Striv's on, but Stevie doing the right thing, getting rid of the premium tier 8 German heavy tank, the Louis. Takes him up to 4,605 damage, 4,000 assisted damage. The Charioteer has possibly decided, maybe the Charioteer has decided that there's not much time left, so maybe the Charioteer is decided go and cap, because it's a minute and a half until he caps this bad boy. The Striv, pretty good chance. The Striv was last up on that eastern hill, and by sitting on the cap, a minute to go on the cap, it's going to force the Striv to come out and look for the Charioteer. And look, and he might get a kill on the Charioteer, but then hopefully the Charioteer will get a shot into the Striv, and also Stevie from the Squirrels will be able to unload his clip and hopefully get rid of the tier 8 premium Swedish tank destroyer Striv, the one with the siege mode. And Stevie coming here looking for, maybe going to look to try to just to spot if he goes on the other way. The Lorraine pings down there on the other crossing, if you like, on the railway line. 30 seconds left on the cap. Stevie from the Squirrels flying forward in the Progetto 46 up towards this crossing, which is probably the most obvious place the Striv might come from. Doesn't see him. His 6th sense doesn't go off. 7 kills to Stevie from the Flying Squirrels. 4,605 hit points of damage. 4,000 assisted damage. There he is. He's on 500 hit points. He gets the kill and the reset on the Charioteer. Stevie's going to have to do something, and he auto aims on the Swedish tank destroyer. He knows he's spotted. I don't know what he's going to do. 55 seconds left on the clock. He's got a full clip ready to go. The Striv most certainly has reloaded, and he'll have gold loaded. Now the Striv could probably take him down to a 1-shot, but the Striv won't be able to kill him with 1 bullet. He's wiggling like his life depends on it, and the game depends on it. Aim. He's aiming. The Striv will be reloaded by now. Bounces. Final shot goes in. Confirms the Radley Walters. Progetto versus Striv. Gee, for a minute there, I really thought he was in a spot of bother right at the end. When he bounced that shot on the Striv, all I can say about that is wow. Stevie from the Squirrels. That's what we call. That's what we call the Flying Squirrels in the business. The Squirrels. Stevie from the Squirrels picked himself up. Now that was his 2nd mark of excellence. That game. Of course, the picture doesn't come up on World of Tanks replays. You'd think we think they'd have that fixed by now, but never mind. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for SteveTO from the Squirrels. Not only an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, but he also got the Spotter Medal for all that assisted damage that he did. Bruiser for some modular damage. Duelist, 5 for effect, 10 bonds, a Radley Walters, patrol duty, high caliber, top gun, but wait, there's more. Look at all those tanks that he spotted, damaged, killed, and had a hand of getting rid of. Look at that, 2,030 base experience. That's not the premium account multiplier. That's not the daily double. That's no promotion that Wargaming might have going on. That's the base score. Just for reference, I normally look at about, people ask me what kind of base score would an Ace Tanker replay be worth. Normally about 1,200. Sometimes you got a few odd tanks that not many people play that are 1,000 or 1,100, but occasionally even 9. But normally 1,200 is when you start looking at Ace Tanker. 2,000. That is absolutely enormous. 44 shots fired, 32 hit, 24 penetrated, 2.5 sniped, 4,704 assisted damage, and he made 139,500 credits. Wow, Stevie. All I can say about that game is that was absolutely fantastic. And we come in a little bit late to the second replay. This is PanzerBurner. PanzerBurner from Nebraska clan. He's already picked up 420 hit points of damage. He's in the 1-1-2. This is a 2-tier game. This is what we're talking about with Asia getting a little bit different a little bit different matchmaking than the rest of the world, which isn't too bad. Isn't too bad at all. The 112 being the preferential Chinese heavy tank. The preferential Chinese heavy tank. Lost my thoughts there for a minute. It happens. Every now and then it happens. The older you get, the more it happens. Doesn't manage to penetrate the cupola of the VK100-01P. Now this is, of course, an encounter battle. He's on a mission to do some damage to artillery pieces. He's not going to do that one, not in this replay anyway. He might get it in the next game. The 112 has a pretty good high alpha damage gun for tier 8, 122mm, 390 alpha damage, 186. Now, if memory serves me correctly, it used to be 175 penetration before the preferential matchmaking tanks got a little bit of a buff not too long ago. 250 alpha damage with the heat rounds. And he's bouncing. He'll be thinking, gee, I wish I was on one of those missions to bounce a few shots. He's bouncing that enemy 110, which is the non-premium tier 8 Chinese heavy tank, if you like. Bouncing him like an absolute champion. He's picked up 882 damage. He's also his blocks 1840. Shoots towards the T-34, not managing to penetrate all his shots, but he hasn't resorted to gold, not quite yet. Anyway, he's thinking about it. He's certainly thinking about it, that's for sure. 0-1's the score. PanzerBurner from Nebraska on Sand River in an encounter mode. So if you're not quite sure, some people have this mode turned off. When you play encounter mode, if you're going to cap it out, both teams' objective is to get, obviously, kill everybody on the enemy team, or alternatively, cap the bad boy out. But it does take some time to get the cap, if it makes sense. It takes a hell of a lot longer than a normal battle. You can see somebody's trying to cap it now. It looks like the timer started at about 4 minutes, which is a long time for one person to cap. In the last game that we saw with Stevie on Progetto, I think it was a minute and a half when the charioteer rolled onto the cap. They're down by 2 tanks though. PanzerBurner's going to have his work cut out for him, but he's no dummy. He knows what he's doing. He's still got 1,416 hit points up his sleeve, 2,800 damage blocked already. He's picked up 2,000 damage now that he's started to penetrate his shots. Looks like this. Looks like the AT, the dirty old British tier 8 tank destroyer, the AT-15. Looks like he really had his sights set on PanzerBurner. Our friend in the T25-2 is not going to leave this cap. He's going for it. He's going to try and save this game by capping, and look, I can't say I blame him. If the 45 TP and the IS get on board down there in the south, they might have a chance here. Only down by 1 tank though now with those 2 kills. The Ike tank got rid of the AT-15, and of course one of the medium tanks got rid of the VK100-01P. You can see on the minimap the Ike tank over there up at A3, the Panzer Mutts with him, and the 59 Patton, generally regarded as one of the ugliest tanks in the game, the 59 Patton. Not sure if it's good or not. I don't know. I don't have one. Have you got one? Have you tried it? I don't think I've even tested the Patton. Who knows? Anyway, our friend in the T25-2 is staying on cap. The cap count down to 2.5 minutes. And of course, that siren that the enemy team will be hearing will be starting to get into their head. They'll be starting to think, oh, who's going to go back to the cap? Looks like the CDC might be. Possibly the ONI in the south as well. But the 45 TP as well as the IS, the 2 tier 7 heavy tanks, look like they're going to try to help their friend who's on the cap and get rid of that AMX CDC who looks like he might be fighting with the OHO. 2,500 damage done by my old mate PanzerBurner from Nebraska clan. Also 3,500 damage block, shoots and sets the T29 on fire. Is he going to get the kill? Is he going to get the kill? No. The Scorpion G Seagull's a kill. Oh my god. The OHO gets a kill on the AMX CDC in the central part of this map, and the T25-2 continues to sit on the cap. Still a minute 40 left on the cap time of the IS. Clearly looking PanzerBurner's way. Somebody's just shot the IS and set him on fire as well. The Scorpion G again. The Scorpion G on 3 kills. PanzerBurner should have got the kill on that T29, the tier 7 American heavy tank, but the Scorpion G decided, hold my beer, I've got this one. 8-6 the score now. PanzerBurner from Nebraska, rolling around in the 112, the preferential matchmaking Chinese heavy tank. I really hope I'm not wrong. I'm pretty sure it is preferential. In fact, I know it is. 8.6 now, a minute to go on the cap. Our friend in the T25-2 is not showing any signs of leaving. Auto aims and pops a shot into the T71DA. That's auto-loading Tier 7 American light tank. And the Scorpion G again picks up that kill. He's now on 4 kills. PanzerBurner not lucky enough to be on any kills yet. He's on nearly 4,000 damage done. If he can land this one, that will be an absolute miracle. All of a sudden, he's found the Oho. Lucky he's got heat loaded, and he thinks, well, I might as well go for this because I don't think this T25-2 is going to leave anytime soon. 4,300 damage done, 4,300 damage blocked as well. 1,500 assisted damage, well on the way to an ace tanker. Spots the side of a T34 and thinks the T34 is possibly the one we need to worry about, pushing into his friends over there. Or trying to get away from his friends over there. 13 seconds, 12 seconds left on the cap. Can he get some more damage? 10-6 is the score. Is the T25-2 going to get off the cap? I don't think he's going to. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 10-6 is the score. They've captured it. And they're going to win it by capture. Will he get another shot into the Oho? He'll be hoping for it. No, you just see the dots just disappear just as his gun loaded. But still, not a bad result. Not a bad result at all from the old mate PanzerBurner. PanzerBurner from Nebraska clan. One of the longest running clans. They've come and gone, but run by Skims, a great bloke and a very good call up from what I hear. 112 is still good. That's how he's entitled this replay. PanzerBurner. It's an ace tanker mastery badge. No surprise there. The spotter medal, bruiser, fire for effect, shell proof. He picked himself up 3 bonds for that little performance. Confederate for shooting more enemy tanks than anybody else. Steel wall for all that block damage. And of course, the high caliber. 5,086 damage done. Nobody did much more than half of that. That Scorpy G, who picked up 4 kills, got 2,600, just over half, but nobody else came anywhere near it. There was a few passengers. Our friend in the T25-2 picked himself up 100 cap points. Good on him. PanzerBurner in the 112, the preferential matchmaking Chinese premium Tier 8 heavy tank. 21 shots fired, 17 hit, 12 penetrated. That's all those ones that he was bouncing at the start of the game. Still got 5,000 damage though. 4,300 damage blocked and 1,800 assisted damage. And even though he had to throw a little bit of heat around, he still made 205,000 credits. That's after tax. With a premium account, 130,000 of those credits were from boosters though. Battle payments and personal reserves, which is what a clan like Nebraska is possibly. Maybe that's what they do. Maybe they run the clan boosters because they're a pretty active clan on the global map, that's for sure. And they have been for a long, long time. So I'm tipping they've got a fair few boosters floating around as we move on to our third ace tanker replay. This is my old mate Ravvi. Ravvi from what university? That's the clan that loves to show new players how to play the game. I was lucky enough to meet Ravvi a couple of times in my World of Tanks career. Hell of a nice bloke, young fella, pretty good player, not too bad at all. And of course he's heavily involved as a community contributor with Twitch and also with What University Clan, which is a sort of a, how would you say it? I guess it's an open invitation to people who want to learn how to play the game, whether it's spotting mechanics, whether it's angling, camouflage, different weak points on tanks, different maps, different tanks, different play styles, and of course basically how to make the most out of your World of Tank experience, which I think is a fantastic thing that Ravvi and Tommy do over there, and they're both really, really nice blokes as well. But anyway, this is a replay, and this is what we're looking at. What's it called? This is called Corellia. I know what I'm doing. Trust me, this is assault mode. Now, of course, mentioned earlier. Pardon me. Let's have a drink. There you go. Note, we do it all in one takes here. We do it all in one take here, folks, at Get On Board Studios, that's for sure. Ravvi's team are down by 1 already. The Progetto 46 clearly not having a ripper game like my old mate Stevie from the Squirrels did not too long ago. Ravvi in the T26E5. It's the Patriot. That's what you call it. It's the Patriot. A T26E5. I get confused when people say T26E5. I think T11005. So I think Tier 10, but it's really a Tier 8. It's the Patriot, the one that came out a while ago now. Pretty handy tank, and of course the Patriot version has got this groovy paint job. Have a look at this. But those stripes on the gun, is that part of the paint job, or has Ravvi got 3 marks on this bad boy? I'm not too sure. I'm sure somebody will let me know. in the comments down below. They're winning 2-1. Now this is a assault mode on Corellia. The object of Ravvi's team is obviously to stay alive. If they can all stay alive and not let the enemy team cap this one out, they're going to win. And of course, if they do kill all the enemy tanks, then they'll win as well. And that's what Ravvi's trying to do. This is the mode that you can turn on and off in your settings. Same as the assault mode, which we mentioned not too long ago. Gets one into the Pantera, brings his damage up to 936. Now this might look a little bit filthy. It looks to me like that Pantera might be AFK, but still, free damage is free damage, and so are free kills. That's Ravvi's first kill of this game. 1158 damage done, 250 damage blocked, 300 assisted damage. Just kicking back here. Of course, there's a Striv S1 up there. Not too happy about that. Thought. I guess that wouldn't have been a bad trade if you had poked around there and killed the SU-100M1. But look, they're going to continue to proxy spot him, and but it's not just the tank destroyer. Gets rid of the tank destroyer, the SU-100M1. That's the tier 7. That's a tier 7 Soviet tank destroyer. The one I reckon looks like a divvy van. If you live in Victoria, you'll probably know what a divvy van is. If you don't know what it is, it's a police car. It's as simple as that. It's a police car with a little box in the back for throwing the bad guys in. 4-3 is the score on Corellia. You can see Ravvi's team are having a red hot go there in the north, and Ravvi's decided now's the time to get rid of this IS. The IS is already fired. Now the IS has probably got the IS has got a higher alpha damage gun. He's trying to back out so the Striv can't shoot him. His friends are shooting the IS as well though. Once that IS is dead, there'll be nobody there left to spot for that Swedish tank destroyer. 3 kills to Ravvi from What University clan. In the T26E5P, the Patriot is up to 2,000 damage, 640 damage blocked, 609 assisted damage. Now this gun is one of the tanks that uses APCR as premium and standard ammunition. Standard ammunition, 240 alpha damage, 230 penetration, 259 with the premium rounds. So only an extra 29mm of penetration between the standard and the premium rounds. But of course, both of them are APCR, so I think that means both of them are going to fly through the air quicker. Shell velocity is what the cool kids call it. I call it flying through the air quicker. Score's 6-6 now. 3 friendly tanks just got taken out in pretty quick succession, as did the VK-45 and the Tiger 2 on the enemy team. Ravvi flying up here towards the donut. Let's make this tank look like it's going a little bit quicker. 3 kills, 2,000 damage, 640 blocked, 609 assisted. Finds the Pershing. Of course, the Pershing is certainly a distant cousin to the Patriot tank. Very, very similar tank indeed, though the Pershing is a medium tank. But to be fair, I think the T26E5 and the Patriot tanks, they feel a lot like, they're sort of like a medium tank as well. I know what I mean. 9-6 on Corellia, 3 kills to Ravvi. It's not the biggest. It's not the biggest, heaviest tank in the game. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Ravvi up here is on his own now, and this is what's known as the donut. Finds the Panther 2, shoots him. He knows he's going to be spotted. Looks behind him, hoping that the Pershing isn't about to start farming him in his T26E5. It'll be nice if these tanks start engaging the Pershing. If they do that, then Ravvi will be able to continue this push up towards the donut. The T54 Mod 1 doesn't seem to want to move there, and I don't blame him. He's only on 33 hit points. T44 looks like he's going in towards that Panther. Now he knows that Panther's down. The Pershing's gone. Unfortunately for the T44, he's just been sent back to the garage. They're winning 12-8 though. Ravvi on 3 kills, 3,000 damage, 640 blocked, 600 assisted damage. Looking for some more damage. He's hungry for more damage. Looking for the J-Panther. The J-Panther was just behind that rock possibly a little bit concerned about the Striv. And that Panther 2, guessing that Panther 2 is just going to try and go up there and look for the 2 artilleries, the M12 and the Crusader. Unfortunately for the Panther, he's heading in the wrong direction if he's going arty hunting. Ravvi, however, is looking for this Panther, the J-Panther, the tier 7 German tank destroyer. There's the Panther 2 got back pretty quick, didn't he? He must have got down to that one flag and then basically done a U-turn. Ravvi's tracks eat the shot from the Panther artillery. Decides to put in, gives Ravvi a little bit more assisted damage. He wants another kill, he'll get it. Blocks the return shot. 9-10 damage blocked, 9-10 assisted damage, 14-8. Where's the J-Panther? The J Panther's left on 1 hit point, and it's time to say goodbye, I think, to the J Panther on 1 hit point. Artillery tried to get it. The IS-3 got it in the end after travelling all the way around the northeastern flank. 15-8, 4 kills, Ravvi. Not too bad at all, mate. Not too bad at all. That's Ravvi from What University Clan. And before we move on to our 4th and final replay, let's have a look at how he went. Ace Taker Mastery Badge, Duelist Fighter, Fire for Effect. He got himself a Bond, High Caliber, and he also picked up Heavy Tank number 15 with honours for that one. And that was to shoot and do heaps of damage, heaps of block damage, heaps of assisted damage, and all that jazz. The T26E5 Tier 8 Premium American Heavy Tank, the Patriot, 4,006 damage done, 4 kills, 1335 base experience for the Ace, 25 shots fired, 23 hit, 19 penned, and there you go, 910 blocked, 910 assisted. Not too bad at all. You made nearly 76,000 credits with a standard account, would have been near 116.5 with a premium. As we move on to our 4th and final replay, this is my old mate RussianVodkaComrade. RussianVodkaComrade is a mate of Stevie's, and he's in the Somua SM. Now, the Somua SM is a tank. Have a look at that. He's showing off his gun barrel, and why wouldn't he? With 3 marks of excellence on this bad boy, why wouldn't you show off a gun barrel? Not too bad at all. RussianVodkaComrade from Flying Squirrels Australia in the premium Tier 8 French auto-loading heavy tank. Now, this is a little bit different from the AMX 5100, which is the standard Tier 8 tank, like the Tech Tree Tier 8 equivalent, I guess you could say, of this one. He's showing that gun barrel off. Look at it. Clearly got a sense of humour. It's a 5-shot auto-loader. A 5-shot auto-loader. 300 alpha damage, 232 penetration with standard, 263 with premium ammunition. Now, I did get to test this tank a while ago, and part of me regrets not buying it when it came up for sale as part of the advent calendar. But you never know. It is a pretty groovy tank. I do have a fair amount of premium tanks in the garage, so maybe it was a good idea that I didn't rebuy it. It was certainly enjoyable when I played it, that's for sure. Now, RussianVodkaComrade from the Flying Squirrels is on highway. He's gone straight to the what do you call it? The city? I don't know where that shot went either. I know that's what you were thinking. The first shot, who knows where it went. Puts 2. We've got 1 out of 3 so far into the T57. He needs to unload his clip and get reloading and hope that the T57 doesn't shoot him. Looks like his friends are shooting the T57, and it sounded like the T57 fired, but probably not towards RussianVodkaComrade, probably more towards the T34. There goes the 257. That's a pretty handy tank to get rid of at the start of the game. It's a Tier 9 game, and the 257 one of them. The 257, I can't remember ever driving it. Considering rebuying it for that reason, can't remember ever driving it, because it never used to be part of the Russian tech tree on the way to whatever tank it leads to. But I'm told it's a very, very good tank. He unloads his clip into the AMX 65T, getting rid of the Tier 8 French. Tier 8 French? Yeah, Tier 8 French heavy tank. That's the one that leads to the non-auto loading French heavy. 2-2's the score. He needs 8 armour penetrating shots in the first 3 minutes of the game. That's possibly why he went to the town, to try and get that mission. But of course, you only get 3 minutes. One of those missions that there is a time limit. So he needed to get close enough to 2 clips into an enemy tank to get that mission. Looking again towards the IS-3 this time. The IS-3 not interested. Not interested in shooting RussianVodkaComrade at all. Quite very, very kind of him. He's only got 2 bullets remaining, and he doesn't want to waste him. He wants to make sure they all count. So he puts one into the lower plate of the E75, puts in another one into the E75. So he's almost, I wouldn't say single-handedly, but gee, artillery's interested in him. That's for sure. Not single-handedly, but he's had a bit to get rid of 2 Tier 9 tanks. 257, of course, and he's also helped take that E75 down to about 900 hit points, I think it is. 4-4's the score. He's on 1 kill, 3,087 hit points in damage. He's in the auto-loading Tier 8 French heavy tank, the Somua SM. The Somua SM came out maybe a year ago. 3 marks of excellence, and look at this. He'll be licking his lips. The back of the E75. Puts one into the back of the E75, cops a shot from the T34, but it's not a bad trade. He unloads his unloads all of his remaining bullets into the Tier 8 Premium American heavy tank. That's probably a tank that needs some love. When Wargaming are talking about buffing and nerfing tanks, maybe the T-34 needs to be brought back up to speed. 7-4's the score, so you'd imagine they're looking pretty good for the win. He's still driving around with that gun barrel, waving around in the air, waving at everybody's faces, saying, oh, look at these, 3 marks of excellence. That's unbelievable. But he must enjoy the tank as well, because he's going for it. He continues to play this tank, and this tank would be a very, very good tank for missions such as these. He finds the Centurion 1, at Tier 8, and again, he unloads all of his bullets into it, brings up kill number 3, 5,175 hit points of damage, and he's making it look easy, isn't he? RussianVodkaComrade in the French Tier 8 Premium heavy tank, the Somua SM, the 5-shot autoloader, 5x300 alpha damage. That's 1,500 damage clip. That's not too bad for a Tier 8 Premium heavy tank. 10-7 to score. A couple of his teammates just got blown away. Not sure where they went. That T-34. Again, another T-34. And the 120, the AMX 50 120, get taken out of the game. He's got a full... It's not a 6-shooter. It's a 5-shooter. He's got them ready to go. 5-shot auto-loading Tier 8 heavy tank. And is his team trying to lose this one? His team have just... He's just lost a heap of friends. He puts one into the T30, knowing that he'll probably get damaged. Continues to keep him tracked as well. And look at that, 5 bullets straight into the T90, and that's kill number 4. 4 kills to RussianVodkaComrade from the Squirrels. 6,500 damage done. Wow, he's waiting for that gun to reload. 12-10 is clearly wants the artillery, the 212A. The 212A is probably reloaded by now, so the 212A might be able to shoot him. He's on a highway. This is the revamped highway, and this is, I don't think I've seen this part of highway since the changes. I'm recording this one on the 17th of December though, so by the time it comes out I probably have. And there's a 212A. Misses the first shot, but who cares? 212A puts the gun up in the air. He confirms his 5th kill, takes a reload, and now it's time to go looking for the Striv S1, the M4190 Grand Final girlfriend tank, the gluten-free. Sits in the cap, sticks the gun up in the air again. I don't know if that's just something that he does, or he knows that this is an ace, and maybe he knows he's going to, of course he knows he's going to send it to me. He sent it to me. 13-10 is the score, 6,865 hit points of damage done. 420 assisted damage, that's not much, but who cares when you've done nearly 7,000 damage in a Tier 8 Premium heavy tank. 14-10 the score. It is a Tier 9 game, and he had a bit to do to getting rid of all of those Tier 9s. He farmed the T30. He obliterated the 212A, the artillery, and now he's looking to maybe try and get rid of the M4190 gluten-free, the German Tier 8 Premium light tank. Puts one into him. The second shot looks like it was a blind shot. He's just gone out of render range, so he's going to start driving forward. He wants to get some more damage. He's hungry. Don't worry about that. 3 bullets remaining. But yeah, that's right. He had a lot to do with the demise of all of those Tier 9s for sure. The E75, I think he killed the E75 as well as take him down early. The 257 at the beginning of the game. The T30 and of course the 212A. The IS3 picks up the last kill of the game. And there goes the M4190. 15-10 in the end. Not the most close game, but it was close for some time. RussianVodkaComrade from the Flying Squirrels, Australia. I wonder if he's changed his name recently, because I think it might be a new name. Haven't seen that name around. But that was an ace tanker mastery badge. No worries. That'll be an ace tanker all day long. Bruiser medal, duelist, fire for effects, and the fighter medal. He got himself a bond and a high caliber. Unlucky not to get a top gun, who knows, but he was certainly all about the damage in that game. 2,039 base experience. That's another 2,000 base experience score. 7,185 damage. 5 kills, 37 shots fired, 30 hit, 27 pen. Now, some of those were, remember, he was those blind shots. He was shooting those buildings down to get to the M4190 towards the end of the game. So don't criticise him for that one. A whisker of assisted damage, nearly 200,000 credits with a premium account. He did have a personal reserves running for 92, but it still would have been comfortably over 100,000 credits. Now, I can't remember if it was gold he was firing or not. He probably fired some gold, that's for sure, or some premium ammunition. And of course, he had the food, the French food running for the strong coffee, for the reload and all that kind of stuff in the Tier 8 premium heavy tank, the Somua SM. A massive thanks to everyone for the replays today. Russian Vodka Comrade in the Somua SM. Ravvi in his Patriot. The 112 PanzerBurner in the preferential matchmaking Chinese heavy tank, and of course Stevie also from the Squirrels in the Progetto M53 Mod 46. Thank you very much for the replays, lads. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time. 2,000 base XP. I've never done that. I'm not even going to look up my record. I know I've never done that. A massive thanks again for all of 2018. This is the last extravaganza from 2018. This will be, it's the 29th of December, so I think we've got one more one-shot replay coming, and then we'll be rolling on to 2019. And that might be it for the 1.2 replay. So a massive apology for everybody who sent me so many awesome 1.2 replays. There's probably only one or two to go on this channel, but there's a lot of 1.3 replays to get through. So a massive thanks again for everybody for sending them in throughout the year. Hope your Christmas was awesome. Have a safe New Year. Don't do anything silly on New Year's Eve. Make sure you have a good time though, and I don't know, go down to Dan Murphy's and go nuts. Thanks again. Like, subscribe, Discord, Facebook, it's all down there. Don't forget Twitch as well. Cheers. Happy New Year for, well, maybe Happy New Year in a couple of days. Bye.